Skatosis episode number 126. Brought to you by OldDudeSkateCo.com. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Skatosis. This is Aaron Monty to my right.
Hello. Oh, my God. It threw me off. What the fuck?
I was trying to catch you off guard.
That totally did. I had something else for when you were going to...
You're supposed to say that's Drew to my left?
God. Man,
Anyways, this is Skatosis. The condition.
And that's Drew Domkis.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Mm-hmm. The condition of being consumed and obsessed with all things skateboarding, only knowing cure, more skateboarding. Our wooden plank toy, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
The love,
a toy.
The love of my life, besides Dawn.
Would you say a toy?
It is a toy.
A sport?
It's both. It's a tool. It's a toy.
Oh, I like tool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You're a tool.
Yeah, you are. It's a bunch of things to me. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a passion.
Mm-hmm. Pure enjoyment.
It's a pastime.
Mm-hmm.
It's a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
It's
which turns into a frustration.
It's an inspiration. Mm-hmm. It's absolutely humbling.
But let's go back to the frustration.
Right, absolutely.
It's getting so fucking hard.
It pisses me off.
Yeah.
And then I love it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's skateboarding. That's what this podcast is all about. So, I mean, if you really have no interest in skateboarding, not sure how you found this, but if you're into it, welcome.
Yeah, you might be fans of me just personally.
It's mostly the Aaron Monty show.
Yeah, I bring a lot of just fans in.
Oh, man. But, man, today is an amazing day. It's just because we're live to begin with, right?
Yeah.
Now,
this is going out live right now.
Yeah, well, it's live for us.
This is straight into the
ether.
I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say.
It is live for you and I.
Yes.
But for those listening, it is not.
No.
So, but we are here in the studio. We've been out at the skate park the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And today we're in the studio, but we're going to, again, probably try to keep it. We always say we're going to try to keep it short. It never works.
Turns into an hour every week.
But we got to head out of here because Cream City, the greatest skate park in all of Wisconsin.
I'd say so.
Or
if you're from the East
Midwest.
Coast. If you're from the East Coast,
mm-hmm.
The best skateboard that you skip in Wisconsin.
Yeah, weird, right? You talking about that Crusoe guy?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He is from the East Coast, right?
Yeah, I believe New Jersey.
Yeah, because he started from over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know if you paid attention to any of those things, but he reminds me of Neen, the way he talks. It's weird. Like if you close your eyes, you could see Neen. It's got the same kind of little bit of a lisp. Not a lisp, but there's a weird thing with the certain letters.
Oh.
That I was like, man, he sounds just like Neen.
I would have to watch it again and close my eyes.
Yeah, he made it all the way to Hawaii. Dude, 50 states in 50 days.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's a hell of a challenge, and he pulled it off, and it was mostly interesting. I just was really bummed how he treated Wisconsin. But I can imagine that trip, dude, the scheduling and everything, video editing, everything day to day. Like 50 states, 50 days, 50 tricks.
I guess the only weird
thing,
I hate that we're even talking about it again.
It's all right.
I think the only weird thing is that all his other ones are going and getting it, right? That's the mission.
Sure.
But he was already at a park.
I know. But there's scheduling and there's places to be and the next day, and it's just I understand there's logistics. Mm-hmm. It's just a little bummed. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I'm sure there's got to be people like that around every single state. I mean, you go to California and where are you going to be? You're going to be in San Francisco, you're going to San Diego. You know what I mean? That one spot. Where are you going to pick?
Yeah.
There's
that's
much.
True. That's a good point.
So everybody's going to have a little bit of disappointment.
And he has what? A couple hours.
And then if you got weather and you got traffic and
and he did have weather that
dude,
day.
Logistics is for real. Mm-hmm. But he was already at Cream. Come on.
Yeah.
I've set my tripod up there I don't know how many times.
Yeah. But that, that's for a different day.
And
Congrats on 50 states,
He didn't
though.
even
That's
end
crazy.
up at the Madison skate park, though. He just ended up at some weird little modular
That's what I'm
park.
saying. He missed out on
He missed out.
such good parks.
He did. He missed
If
out.
he got to, if he went to Madison, I would have been like, yeah, it's a great park.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever the case.
Whatever.
All right. This is not the...
This is not about him. Drew, hit me with the drop.
All right.
Locals only.
And you're full of shit.
How's that?
I've been waiting for a week to bring this up.
All right, tell me what.
Okay, so I got the plan for Go Skate Day.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna, and it's not about that you can't go because other stuff came up. I get it. But let's run the tapes back. And I for sure have brought it up on the show.
Yeah.
And then I planned it, and you were like, there was no plan. And I'm like, I just made the plan. You saw it. You saw the Facebook post after I contacted you.
I got to tell you, I'm super bummed about it as well. We did not have a rock solid plan.
Sure.
It was not rock solid.
You know how bad I am with time and planning. And I actually tried on this shit. I tried for months.
You really did. Now, okay, we're talking about Go Skate Day.
Yeah.
We always try to get together and go do something.
The last 5 years, right?
We have.
Yeah.
But last one, what did we do last one?
Oshkosh.
Was it Oshkosh last one? And the one before was Port Washington. We did like 3 things in a day. And I get that, dude. We did not have a solid plan. And I think it's not completely your fault.
You son of a bitch.
Dude, I've been super, super strapped this year that like I can't even consider planning. It's hard for me to plan Cream City today.
Well, I mean, even beyond that, though, your brother's coming.
That was super new. Like, that all of a sudden came up. And the fact that, like, Dawn is going to be out of town. So it was like a triple whammy.
Perfect storm.
That when you hit me up with the event, after you showed me the B&B, I was like,
I found a B&B that was...
And I meant to talk to you at the park about it, and I spaced.
I know. Same thing. And then that's why I made the event the next day, because I'm like, we should have talked about it.
I know. And then I wish you would have just reminded me quick before you made the event, because then it would have been such a bummer.
I think if anyone listening, if anyone wants to jump on that trip, because I still want to go to Minnesota.
Dude, I'm so bummed.
But I don't know if anyone's down.
I don't know.
I might take the event down and like, I don't know what I'm going to do that
I really
day.
am sorry about that, and I do full on apologize. I'm mostly bummed at the fact that like I'm super broke right now, and 2 other plans overlapped on Go Skate Day.
I'm super bummed. The first thing that I was bummed about is like solely we're together way too much. We're not going to be together on Go Skate Day.
I know.
Like, that's weird.
Unless you change your whole situation and you come and we do somewhat of a barn sesh.
But
because then my brother's going to be in town and he could see a skate.
The last 5 years,
I know.
I think we've done 2 Go Skate Day barn sessions.
I understand. I totally get it, and it's mostly on me.
How long do we got? We got like a week and a half.
Until then?
Yeah,
it's
just under 2 weeks.
2 more weekends, right? It's Saturday.
Not next Friday, but the Friday after.
What is 22nd? Saturday the 22nd?
21st.
21st. So my brother's coming in. So like
that's Friday.
My brother works for Shutterfly, and he lives in Phoenix. And
I don't know what that is.
The online photo, you can print stuff. You send your photos, and they'll give you books and cards and. They've been around for a long time. But anyways, he lives in Phoenix. He's never been to Wisconsin, never been to not Wisconsin, he's never been to the farm. Ever since I've lived here, 17 years, he's never had a chance. So his job is sending him to like Milwaukee to train on some machine. He got an extra couple days after to come by here. So he's done on Friday. I got to pick him up, and then we're going to hang out here, and I got to take him back to the airport Sunday. So it's like, and it's like,
and that just came up too.
Yeah, and then Dawn is leaving for the week, so like it's just a bummer.
Yeah,
a lot of things. Every day is Go Skate Day.
True. But on that day specifically, like, and it feels like I haven't been on a. I don't think I've been on a trip for like a year or whatever. I'm like, I want to do something like new. I don't like, it's not going to turn into me driving solo to Minnesota. I don't want to do that.
But so in my defense, dude, I've just been like, the farthest thing from my mind has been a road trip.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But I had to bring it up because
I appreciate it.
Run the tapes back.
Rub it right in my face, because you're totally right. We did mention it, but it wasn't a rock solid date. But then life is just crumbling on me right now. So not crumbling, but it's just like
it's
piling on me.
Yeah, it's podcasting. God damn it! Why did I try on that one?
I hope somebody else can go with you. If not, I hope we can push it, dude. Even if we pushed it back a weekend or two, I might have a couple of dollars and be able to do it. You know what I mean? I want to go on a trip for sure.
And this was Cole. moved out there?
Yeah, I would love to go. I've got friends I could visit in Minneapolis. I just met a guy from one of the online groups that I'm part of, the Street Plant Battalion. I don't know. We talked about that, the Mike V kind of themed group on Facebook. It's huge. A lot of older dudes, but I mean of all ages, just pure. It's everybody inspires everybody. Really good group. And so I just met this guy that like he saw the ramp and he wants to come down and he's like, oh, I'm in I think he said Minnesota, so I don't know if it's necessarily Minneapolis.
Okay, that's where Cole's at.
I understand it. Yeah. So that's what I was telling him. I was like, oh, you were planning a trip, blah blah blah. So I might even have a hookup.
That would be sick.
There. Yeah. So I mean, the internet's
so to all
awesome
our fans listening. The account is patreon.com /
Skatosis
mini trip.
Did you start one?
It'll be up by the time this show's out.
Don't believe anything he says about him doing anything.
I'm lying.
You can't even lift your wrist to type on the keyboard.
Okay, that's a great subject.
I started a Skatosis Patreon. It's out there if anybody's found it.
So, yeah, if anyone wants to go to that, get us to mini. That's a good point, though, about lifting my wrist. Okay.
All right.
So you said you aren't really going to skate today.
No, I want to film today, and I'm going to try to get in for free because I'm broke.
I finally hit old age mark. Last night, getting into bed, I overextended my Achilles.
Yeah.
And it just it hurts so bad.
Really? That's how I remember my ankle was jacked up for 2 weeks.
I thought that was from kickflips.
It was, but it's like that same kind of ligament out of place.
Yeah, but this was fucking getting into bed. I went, you know how you rise on your toes? Did that, and I'm like, oh, that didn't feel too good. All through the night, I'm just tossing and turning. Cause
that's frustrating.
Stretching it down this. Right in that pocket.
Right.
I just got a huge hot pocket.
Dude, welcome to my world. I get the most hurt not skateboarding. This is ridiculous.
It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But you are old. This isn't fair.
You got some time to catch up. So look at me as an inspiration of what the future could be for you.
You are, and I'm also worried about myself because we have different bodies.
And I charge it, and you don't that much.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm getting fucking broke off going to bed.
Since we're still on the locals only tip, did you catch my Frontside Friday this week?
Frontside Friday.
I was skating on.
Oh yeah, didn't you start with pop up on your foot?
Yeah, I popped it on my foot to tail in. Then I got an ollie up to 50. Then I was trying to get that no comply nose grab tail slide thing that I've been working on. That one's been coming along pretty good, but I was trying to do that up
the extension.
But there's not enough deck, and I kept smacking the stairs. You know what I mean? Because it goes back off the deck a bit.
That kind of is a big problem on the stair side.
It is. It's tight for sure. But so that's why. So when I ended up getting the beam to tail, didn't really slide. But if you watch it up close, I tap that beam. It's click tap. Tail.
Oh yeah,
because it's so tight, dude. It was hard to catch.
That's all really tight. Even on the other side, though, you I have multiple clips of you doing sweepers,
slamming into people and stuff.
Slamming into people sweepers though, clip in the back.
Oh yeah,
because you're just
I kind of do that on purpose now. I do the sweep tap.
But I'm saying it gets a little.
But so then I did the step up no comply. I went to grind to tail, and that one was hard because again it's so narrow. I kind of swoop it around, but I ended up getting a pretty cool one. That was fun. If you watch it, man, I'm jumping with my foot on the coping, the lower one, and I step it up, and I kind of float about 4 feet. That's cool. That was a good one.
I've thought about asking you about trick tip on no comply, but I don't know. They're so
I can only do them at speed on coping though. You get me on flat, I can't do no comply. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
It's just it's a different motion
I don't
going
know if
straight.
I've ever seen you do that.
No, because it's hard.
Yeah. It is. Every time I've tried regular no complies, I just get bad shit. I just throw it into my shins.
Well, this one that I did, that I just posted might have been my best one, official no comply off the knee. Because I had to really keep it away from the stairs. And so as it goes up, dude, I watch it in slow motion and I don't even know how I'm doing it. Because I watch the board float sideways, hug the leg, come down, and I'm like, man, it's such a weird motion.
And that's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah, it's a finesse of the pocket. Because when I push with the foot, it's you really push it out and you're catching it sideways.
Did you see the clip? The Surfing Bird put up the clip. A bunch of people put up the clip of Sam skating that spot in Appleton that he did you see this at all?
I don't think I did.
He no complied over it.
I've seen him no comply.
Yeah. If I can.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah. I'm not looking it up during the show.
No, of course not. You wouldn't do such a thing.
I would never do that during the show.
You wouldn't come unprepared to this place.
Okay, check this clip.
We should get a new a drop for that.
He kickflipped it.
Okay,
it's just
goes.
like.
Oh, see, that's hard, dude.
Yeah.
Because the way that you pop it, it's bonking off of your inner knee.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with me, I get the knee pad, so it's like at least it doesn't hurt, but it kind of is a weird deflection because it's not my.
It knee. Is really. He's got those solid.
Yeah, that's a cool trick, man. Mm-hmm. It's a hard one.
Yeah.
But like for me, I really only feel comfortable doing them fast at frontside.
Yeah.
Like on a coping or curb.
That's interesting.
It's so fun though when you finally slide into one and you just finally land one. It's a fun
I kind of want to see
sensation.
You do one now, like off something.
Yeah, I'll try it, but you know, probably not today. But I mean, it's hard.
Yeah,
I've done little ones. You know, I've definitely done little ones, but not down things or over things. Just trying them stationary,
or on transition.
I wish I would see other people like in our crew try them. They're so fun, but I know it's a weird one. It's kind of fun to have a trick that nobody else really does, but it's also fun to watch other people try it.
Yeah, I would think Hunter would have that.
You'd think, but I've never really seen him try it. And he's always so hyped on it. I'm like, I just want people to try it.
That's one of those tricks that seems like an easy beginner one, but it's super hard.
It's super. I've been working on it for a long time.
Right.
You know, it's like I look at old clips. I'm like, oh, I did it then. But I just keep working. Yeah, it's just fun to work on.
I was just going to say, I remember like younger us, older you still.
Yeah. My Boy City clip had me step up to tail,
not slide. Well, not even on. I remember just like us skating, like even before filming.
Sure.
You doing them on a flat, like pretty well. I remember you would do them on like that's. Remember a period. I remember you doing them on flat, and then now recently, like you saying that, I'm like, oh, I can't remember the last time you did it on flat.
Yeah, it's weird. You know what? I still like. I don't put enough time in it, but I still can't do like the no comply 180. Like the Ray Barbie, you know. I mean, if you did so. Okay, hang on. I'm like starting over my own words here. It wasn't Future Primitive. I think it was Ban This when Ray Barbie came through. Did you see those clips at all?
No,
like, have you ever seen
Ban
any
This
of those clips of Ray Barbie though? Like his initial like video clip on its own.
Maybe it's a lot of like cruising through street and like
of no comply 180, no comply, whatever, dude, off the wall. Like he did so many back then.
Ban This was after
Future Primitive.
Future Primitive. That makes sense because the Ray Barbie clips I know is probably like more often than not is in like a documentary about or like old, you know what I mean? They're like showing old clips.
They'll reference that.
And it kind of does seem like the progression of Tommy Guerrero's street part to like Ray Barbie, like it was just cruising. It was
cruising, but so many weird variations on that no comply 180-ish, the kind of thing. It's just such a variety. And now Mike V, that was like his intro, like through Powell, was unbanned this as well.
Isn't it crazy that Ray Barbie's still skating?
Dude, so many people are. Do you see?
Yeah,
Tony Hawk just hit the street. He just hit some park in Detroit, killing it. No pads. Madonna's going down.
Did you see him
rails.
at the barracks?
Yeah, dude.
Street skating?
So good, man. You know, he's getting a little gray and just looking older, but man, he's still so good. He looks good in those Lakais.
And he's the new spokesperson. Wow, I'm sorry. Yeah. Spokesperson
for
Bagel Bites.
Bagel Bites, dude.
Back at it.
That commercial with him selling out, dude, is so good. Where the guy's like, he's like, was this a commercial? That was good.
It was a commercial, everyone, by the way, if you didn't get that. Of course,
but I mean, that was a good one. I liked it.
Bagel Bites no, I'm fine with it. Bagel Bites kind of suck, though.
Yeah, but so what? They're still in the game, then they're still...
I'm just saying, I'm like, now because of the Andy Mack thing, and like, even in that commercial, Tony's like, oh, like, I like Bagel Bites, right? It's like, I don't know.
Dude, have you seen...
like, that would be one. I'm down for like, you want to get a sponsorship with shit you love?
Yeah. Hey, whatevs.
It's kind of, I don't know, cardboardy.
It's just got history is all.
Yeah, and
so it's kind of fun.
I think it's fun.
It's better than Monster, you know? It's like...
I agree.
Well, there you go.
I agree. I'd rather eat Bagel Bites.
Talking about Andy Mack and sponsors, have you seen him with this Boost board?
Boost board? Is that
that's the
round one?
That's the electric one that like Raj has been talking about. Sure. Everybody's on a Boost board now. So he's got full sponsorship from it.
What are the ones that are like two like feet pads?
That's the one wheel. It's called one wheel.
And that's motorized. Because I saw Siani at the park doing that.
That's more like a Segway, where it's all leaning.
Okay.
So you lean forward, lean back, and it stops.
This is just a longer board. You got a remote.
It's like a cruiser board, but it's electric, and it goes fast.
Mm-hmm.
But so Andy Mack's taking it in the bowls, dude, doing airs, and like he's like doing tricks. It's crazy. And he's like blasting airs with this thing. It's kind of weird, dude. It's weird.
But that's like motocross of skateboarding.
He's making it look pretty cool. Like you're going to either hate on it hardcore or you're going to kind of be like, that could be fun.
I'm obviously going to hate it.
Dude, you could hill bomb uphill.
Yeah, that's cool. Or like take your board down, because the most fun about hills is almost dying. If you don't think so, you don't fucking get hills.
Okay.
That feeling is amazing.
We're going to go
going back up a hill.
Here, yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm taking that motorized one.
So check this out. Okay. Our buddy Trayton is back kind of around here. Like, it's been a while. Mm-hmm. He was skating. He had some issues. He's back, and he's skating still. I've seen him dropping in at Sheboygan even. He was trying on his own.
Wow.
So he's back around, and so he was skating with me the other day, and we're just going back and forth, and he's like, man, I really want to learn to power slide. And it threw me for a loop that, like, it's such a natural trick for me that I couldn't even hardly try to, like, explain how to do it. Mm-hmm. Like, if you want to talk about trick tips or tip advice or anything like that.
Trick advice.
And I was like, I was trying to explain how to power slide, and I so took that for granted. Because I was watching him try it, and I'm like, well, because, like, it's.
Do you go backside, right?
I mostly do front side. I go front side slide to stop. Mm-hmm. But I don't really but my speed checks are backside. I was trying to, like, as I was teaching him, I was like, hang on a second, because I can speed check really easy backside, where it's just kind of like you lift up and you whip it back and you just check it. And I tried to do a front side like you always do, and I was struggling. I was struggling on just like a front side speed check.
Oh.
To then keep going straight, you know what I mean?
I love the speed checks, by the way.
I know, but you almost always do them front side.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. Backside is
the
hard.
raddest thing to do is, I guess I think so. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is just great, like, segue into it, because I had to kind of teach myself to, like, the front side I took for granted. I had to kind of teach myself.
Wait, are we actually talking about
trick advice?
Oh, I left the metronome in that.
Oh, yeah. Also, let's put like a guitar riff or something over that, because I can. That voice is cracking in my ears.
Yeah, that's a bad one. I forgot the metronome was still in that, but it's okay. Yeah. So tell me again. You were trying to teach yourself.
I was trying to teach myself backside power slides.
Yeah.
I guess not
like to stop or speed check. Because there's a difference.
I was trying to do like reverts even.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just like getting used to that motion. But like I think it's because I had to like work at that one, and I always do front side normally.
Right.
Backside power slide after you like land a trick is so fucking sick. When people go backside power slide like downstairs or a rail into a wall and like check, sick, so
it
sick.
Does look cool. I mean, I can do like if I'm coming back to the line, like when we play skate on the quarter, I'll come like a back 180. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
not
like
a
revert.
Revert out of that.
Yeah, I had to kind of like work on that one. Like I remember trying it and like falling off because like I wasn't doing it right. Front side I took for granted for sure.
I guess sometimes I'll go full front 180 and then whip it back, but it's not like your speed checks. Like I don't know, man. Power slides are an interesting thing, and it just kind of took me a minute to be like, oh, that's right. These aren't just automatic.
Yeah, I think I would have a difficult time.
I don't remember learning them. Is what I'm. You know what I mean? I was such a kid. You watch those Bone Brigades videos, and it's like they're sliding down the hills. Like that's what I was trying as a kid, just trying to like go as fast as we could, and we'd grab the board, and we'd put our hand down, and we'd go, and we'd do like a full layback slide. That was like the trick for the day.
Yeah, and that's like, I don't know. It's there's a lot of things that I take for granted that like when you think about teaching people, you're like, oh, well, you just like. I was years in, and it was just like, this is what you did then.
Yeah, it's a trip. I know sometimes on these message boards when it's like skaters over 40, blah, 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 you know, sometimes there's like, so what year did you start or how many years you've been skating? You know, and it's like at this point, I can say like, I'll be 48. So like 45 years skateboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty crazy.
Take a break in between though.
I did take a break, but it's not like it ever left me.
That's true.
As soon as I got back on, I knew what I was doing.
That's true. But I mean,
and I hopped on every now and then, but it wasn't like at all like now.
Yeah. You know, you spent 20 years being a poser. That's true.
I wasn't even a poser. I was completely just like out of the loop. But that's okay. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You know, had I been a pro or whatever, I mean, had I tried to go that route,
that
would have been a whole different story. I was never that caliber.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And back in that time, it wasn't even like an aspiration to be pro or anything like that. It was.
Do you think I'll ever put down my board?
There was no money. There was no Olympics. You know, there was no Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Nobody knew how to do any of these crazy tricks. So, I mean, it was a different world. Whereas now I'm flooded with skateboarding and I love it so much that like I'm progressing as if I was a kid in a way.
Yeah, that's a great point. Mm-hmm. And it's like I was talking to Jake about this at the park. It's such a weird thing that like when you're younger and you like do like that hype, now with Instagram, I just feel like you see so much of it that you almost in like you always remember it's fun, but like you get so discouraged that like, oh, I'm doing this trick, like I thought it was really cool, and then you see somebody like kickflip like a 15 or something, and you're like, it's fucking stupid.
You see the simple, dude. I saw this trick that I was like. At first, I was watching it and it seemed so simple, but then I was like, I had to watch it again and watch it again. So this guy, he's just at some plaza and it's on a big flat between two big stair banks, right? It's just a big area. He just kind of rolls up and does this slappy, but kind of like mellow slappy on the first step. And he's just 50-50 grinding, right? Just super smooth. Comes out nose manny and he's just cruising. That next set of stairs has got like, there's a hubba, of course, but next to the hubba is about a skateboard or and a half wide of flat right next to the stairs. So he nollies right into that, so he's half firecracking.
Oh.
Dude, just like, so he's half grinding, but it's like so smooth. And I was like, I love skateboarding. Like, it was just so cool looking, but like, it didn't look that difficult, although it was super gnarly because it was probably like 15 stairs that he firecrackered down. But it was so mellow. And like probably it might even be Copenhagen because there's so many skaters around watching and everybody was cheering him. It was just like
rad.
It was way mellow. You know what I mean? Low impact skateboarding looked awesome.
Yeah. It's crazy how just all of it we just create we love and cannot. So speaking of firecracker,
I gotta find that clip.
Did you see Jarn Verbruggen?
Well, good luck with all your words
today. Good luck with any name people have. Jarn remember who did Never Skateboard?
I know who you're talking about.
Did you see his part this week?
No. What's it called?
I think it was on Free Skate Mag.
No, I did not.
He like talks about it that he was at this spot and they show him trying it and then he's like narrating and he's saying like, I remember going to this spot. I was in like a really like dark place and I was like getting drunk the whole trip. And he's like, he like was trying it. It was over like, you know, those big like steel grates before stair set?
Sure.
Wide?
Yeah.
Ollies it into a 6, ollies over the crate, firecrackers down like the 4, right?
Yeah.
Ollies over. So he's trying it and he's narrating and he's like, I was super wasted. People had to like talk to me and like
that must be weird to watch.
Yeah, yes.
And narrate over yourself like when you know you're drunk at the time. That must be weird.
I don't think he was drunk when he narrated.
No. Watching yourself be drunk.
Oh yeah,
do this trick.
I think because it was such like he's making a point that like he was having a problem.
Yeah.
Like it was a dark period that like I think he even left the trip after that. Like he like went down on. It didn't look too bad. He just like went down to his shoulder or whatever. But then he talks about like the ender is him, spoiler alert, landing it.
Yeah.
And he talks about like, I think maybe it is the end after he lands it. He's like, yeah, I went back and like I landed it because I was sober. Like, so it's just like a whole realize. But the part is
that should be a My War right there.
The part is gnarly.
Is it? No, I want to check that out. I don't think I subscribed to that one. I gotta see you.
Yeah, I think I saw it on.
If you get a chance, you should share it to that barn burner board. It's easy.
Okay,
to see
Free Skate Mag's like it's a weirder website, so it's harder to like share. Like it's.
Oh, you just saw it on there. Where did you see it?
freeskatemag.com.
You actually went to their website?
I went to, I think it was his link, or maybe I follow Free Skate Mag. Sometimes, like,
That's what
I would
mean.
definitely follow that because, like, there's a bunch of shit on there.
But when you say follow that, what do you mean? Like,
I'm using the wrong terminology. I guess just like go to that website or like have that website in like your Rolodex, because they sometimes like they throw shit on there that isn't up anywhere else, and like it's more like it seems like more international stuff, but it's good stuff. I think it was like.
I didn't know you went to websites. I don't know if anybody goes to websites anymore.
I mean, I do it through bios and Instagram. That's how I get. That's how I get to those.
I mean, I have a feed reader. I've subscried to all kinds of feeds, so I mean, I can literally follow. But I was like, I don't think
you
that's
may
what
have saw there was another clip that went around that he, you know, those red banks that are really steep, and then on the other side you have to ollie up, and then it's another red bank, and people kind of like ollie up and then eat shit.
I think so. Well, I mean,
like,
that's
huge.
There's a lot of banks like that.
Yeah, I think he front big spin, and then like switch 180s halfway going down.
Oh, I saw that. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
It's in that part, dude. That part's gnarly. Okay, he does that, and then the girls are like cheering.
Yes, the 180 in the middle.
Dude, we're watching that part after this because it's good.
Okay. Dude, that clip right there, though, is insane because nobody's doing like the 180 mid bank bomb.
Because you're going so
fast. And he wobbled. It was what did he do? It was a front shove it first?
Front big, right?
It was a front big spin. So he was fakey.
Yeah, switch 180.
That was gnarly.
And then, you know, that's the one that people like ollie up the curb.
Yeah.
And it's so like abrupt that everyone just eats shit on the other.
Yeah, and he almost did that.
He, on his last part, never skateboard. Yeah, he ate shit trying something there.
No, I know exactly which clip you're talking about. That is gnarly. But dude, okay.
Oh yeah, you got to check it.
So we're 30 minutes into the show. We haven't even talked about either of the two topics we thought we were going to talk about.
I know.
There's been lots of segues here and there, but I know that it was a very short part, but we wanted to talk about that new primitive one that just dropped called Testing.
Testing 2.
I mean, Testing
2. Remember, you know Testing 1. The one that
only
ended...
said testing, though, like in the credits of itself.
Yeah, but the thumb is testing.
Okay, yeah. The
numerals.
The one that just dropped, you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes.
That dropped last night.
Dude. Okay.
This is the first thing I want to say.
Tell me, because you said you got some feels.
This is the first thing I want to say. When that song came on, I've been sitting... Okay, that's Tyler, the Creator.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that song
off his new album,
Igor.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I knew that.
I posted a week ago, album of the fucking year.
I saw you do that.
Because he's a fucking artist. I've been sitting on using that song for weeks.
So Primitive bit your style?
The song comes on, and I'm in the living room laughing like I'm a lunatic. Joe's like, what are you laughing at? And I'm like, I fucking sat on this song. They nailed it. That song is so fucking... Okay,
Yeah, but they got the rights for it.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Tyler's fucking cool. I edited... You know, I did Love on the Brain.
Yeah.
When
I thought we were going to talk about skateboarding.
You thought so. We'll get there.
I can't even remember that song. I don't even know what it
Well, then
you're
fucking blowing it because it's album of the fucking year.
I'm old, man.
I edited the Sunday one where I did the full cab.
Yeah.
I deleted it, of course, so I did that song.
Yeah.
And Love on the Brain. Love on the Brain got taken down, and I'm like, fuck it, I should do the other song because it looks sick. God,
why do you bother with that so much? Why does that music that you get yanked out like you're obsessed with this music that you don't have the rights to?
Cause whatever, I don't care. Cause
but you do care. You coming off with all these feelings. You actually really care.
I care that now, cause for me, cause I'm a lunatic. Remember this.
Oh, okay.
This has been used in a skate park.
Yeah.
And it's already like incredible skating.
Yeah.
So that song's dead to me now. That's like, I'm not going to use that song because they nailed it.
Yeah, but what do you mean dead to you? Like you don't like the song
No,
anymore?
I love the song still. Like I listened to it on the way here.
It's just out of your...
I'm not going to use it for a video now.
Yeah.
And of course, what videos do I watch more than anything? My Instagram clips.
Yeah.
So of course, like I'd be like, oh, I love this because the song's fucking sick.
A lot of times I watch it with no sound mostly.
Yeah, well, you're a fucking weirdo. I don't know. But they nailed it.
Because they usually have some song I hate.
They nailed it with this.
They did. I mean, I'd have to watch it again to like really pay attention to the song. I was just blown away by
the song's called New Magic Wand, by the way, because it's fucking gnar.
Cool. Well, all right.
I'm so
cool,
into
man.
the song part
Dude,
of it.
I feel like such the old man, get off my grass. These young kids and their music. I feel like that right now because
I knew you were going to.
We have this generational gap.
Yeah.
And the music, it just didn't speak to me.
And did you...
You know what new music speaks to me actually right now? Totally new music artist. She's 19 out of Jamaica. Her name is, she goes by Coffee with a K. Dude, that's where I'm at. That's some good new music.
But that's reggae, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, also you're into like different, you're into different music.
Right.
Did you see a lot of like, what wasn't on this? It was Carlos Ribeiro's,
the Rough Cut?
Rough Cut.
I didn't watch that whole Rough Cut.
Did you? Yeah, but did you hear them playing like a lot of the music that I like?
Yeah, they all like that stuff.
Yeah, I got to get on those sessions. I just want to listen to that music.
They all got their AirPods or whatever they are in their ears.
My one thing about this testing, where was Frankie? I mean,
he's out filming his own stuff. I mean, this is a specific
filming for New Balance.
Okay, hang on. Is it Trent or Trevor? Which McClung is that? That's Trent, right?
Trent.
It
yes,
is, right?
Trevor's on. Oh,
dude, Trent has got a bit.
Is it?
Whichever.
Yeah, Trevor's on Plan B.
Yeah, I think it's Trent. I mean, I know there's 3 of them, right?
It's Trent.
Dude, he's got a bit of the robot. Just man, he's just so damn good. It's ridiculous to watch. I'm glad to see Jen Soto on, dude. Although she looked a little weird in the shorts and the pants, it was a weird look on her.
Oh, I think she fits Primitive so well.
Dude, she's good. I was glad to see her up in there. And Tiago, man, that pop is bonkers.
That 180 into the bank.
Dude.
That looks like something I would have tried.
And I loved how they slow-moed it just a tiny bit to just make them hang in the air for just that millisecond.
And it works so well.
The gold board.
It works so well with that song. Let's go back to the song.
His pop, dude, is just ridiculous. How do you pop that high?
It's fucking crazy.
It's so crazy, man. I just don't even get it, man. I'm trying to get up that little curb.
And between him and Carlos Ribera, the styles are out of. He was in that, right?
Carlos, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the way that he nollies in and out of the stuff is just, it's so. I don't even know what to call it. It's so relaxing. It's just so calm.
His nollie back 180s switch crook or like switch nose grind are insane.
And then they were going alongside. He hits the ledge. Then he comes down, and there's like a planter goes between them. And then he does like, was that a nollie inward?
I thought it was a nollie tray.
Was it nollie tray? I think it was. Yeah, flipped the full time around. But that just seemed like such a big flip.
Okay, so again, we've talked the last testing. Yeah. Remember, we were saying like they're testing because it ended abruptly, right? They're testing shit. They're like doing things differently. This one. Fuck, what point was I going to make?
I don't know. What were they testing this time?
The beginning, just like filming that shot, I actually didn't like that because it felt like I was missing shit.
I agree. It was it caused a little bit of anxiety.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. They're testing us. Is what they're doing. What are we going to put up with?
Exactly.
They're going to give us bangers, but like what kind of what kind of visual stimulus are they going to throw at us also?
Yeah. And Robert Neal. Great aesthetic, right?
Robert Neal, man. His stuff too. I don't get how these guys pop. I don't get it, man.
Although the one thing I want to say about Robert Neal, that line where I think he does nollie big spin, fakey big spin.
Yes.
And then he goes like crook heel or something.
Okay.
Why didn't you do it again?
Dude,
you know the one I'm talking about.
I paused it so many times to see if he wecked, and it's just barely, but real. It's
bad.
Sloppy. It's sloppy.
The big spin was bad.
They're testing you.
And the crook heel was bad.
Testing you.
Well, Robert Neal, I'm testing you to do it because
I agree.
Come on.
I totally agree. I paused that multiple times. I thought he touched his toe.
Okay. 2 angles of it, right? And the first one was like sloppy. I'm like, okay, they're going to use that one, and then they're going to give me a clean one.
Yeah.
Same clip.
Same one, just a different angle.
And then the nollie, I'm like, dude, the big spin's one thing. The ender of that line, that's what you're going to give me?
I agree. They're testing.
Man.
I
was boiling.
They cut it backwards. Like they put the ender first with that pop, that 180 into the bank. They just went backwards. That's how they're testing us.
He went backwards in that line.
For real.
He started so well.
There's got to be some reasoning, something behind that name. Because I get what you're saying. The footage, the tricks are killer, but there's some goofy.
And
weird
last
stuff
time, remember, it was like I think they used 2 different songs, and that too was like shit that I like. They used oh fuck, Run the Jewels. They used their music. And remember, it was like cut into two different songs, and one part of it was like LA riots. Yeah, they're doing shit over there.
I don't know, man. I could just watch him do that 180 into the bank all day.
Jen
Soto.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, she was.
There's
taking
no
some slams
excuse.
on that
There's
hubba.
so many good girls.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for every team not to have one. Primitive.
Yeah, but that sounds stupid the way you just said that. Like every team should have a girl. Like,
but I'm saying there's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many good ones.
Yeah.
Why are we not like?
They're all skateboarders.
Yeah. Does it sound stupid? Why does that sound stupid?
It just sounds a little misogynistic. Like everyone should have a slave.
Whoa, that's not what I'm saying.
Just because there's a couple of good girls on some teams, every team should have one girl.
No,
it just
I'm
seems a little
saying
weird.
let's open it up to putting more girls onto teams.
Is it closed?
No, but there's plenty of teams out there that don't have girls and are still picking up a bunch of people.
I agree. I'm kind of agreeing with you. It just sounded weird.
Okay. No, I didn't.
I want to see way more
I
girls.
never said slaves. Let's make this clear.
I didn't say that you said slave. It just sounded in the same kind of vein of like everyone should have a girl.
Yeah. No.
Because they'll clean the van.
No,
you know what I mean?
Stop.
That's how I got it.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Okay, well.
Jesus fuck. Girls rip. That's what I'm fucking saying.
I agree.
Birdhouse, you're coming through. Welcome, you're coming through.
See a team that's just girls.
Weekend.
Isn't that girl?
Fucking coming through.
Not girl.
No,
girl.
What's the one
what's the one Lacey's on?
Meow.
That's all girls, right?
Yeah.
Well, what's going on over there?
I don't know. I mean, you think I'm going to hate on Lacey? She's fucking killing it.
No, I thought you were representing them all. I just wanted to ask your viewpoint.
No, I'm not an all-girl. I mean, all-girl team is sick, but, like, also, though, that's kind of weird. Because, like, why can't they put, like...
Yeah, they should
shouldn't
have,
everyone
they should
be
have a token
skating?
man on their team.
I'm not saying... God damn it, let's cut all this shit out. I didn't say any of that. I'm just saying, open it up to everyone.
Yeah, okay. I just didn't know it was closed.
Well...
The thing is that girls are stepping up these days. And that's the thing. They're making it happen.
Yeah.
They're up there skating. They're up there making themselves noticed.
That's
what
I'm saying. Let's throw them on teams.
Well, then you're just stating the obvious because they're already doing it.
Not all teams. Not all teams are representing.
I know, but are the teams like seriously like we don't want any girls on our team? Maybe girl.
I think girl has a girl on it.
Who?
I think there's somebody from Canada. I don't know who it. I think she was in the Polaroid one. I didn't recognize. She's either from Canada or Seattle. I didn't recognize her though.
Well, we're running out of time here because we're going to try to get to Cream City at 12 o'clock. So I say we wait to talk about Copenhagen until it's all done. We were going to talk about some of that stuff, but like this is like the lead up to the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like Copenhagen is so gnarly.
Yeah.
I want to go there so bad, and it tripped me out that it's already here again.
I know. I can't believe it came this quick. Yeah. And it looks, of course, it looks so fun.
Yeah. Do you follow Left Hesh and all? Do you watch his stories? He's the best, man, because he's just always on it. And so I'm just always following his story. And he's just right there. And then
weren't they singing in the rain?
And he was at the end of the last flat spot, too, because like that dude was right there filming Lefty singing. They were singing Africa. Yeah.
Very cool.
The place just looks like a big fun party.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know I'm an old fart, but I still want to go and have fun.
Yeah, there's somebody at work that was telling me she like finds like really cheap like flight tickets. So she's going to London and then to Barcelona. The London trip for like round trip, she has to get to Barcelona and then the flight's out of there.
Yeah.
But it's a round trip. It was like $300 for the flight. And then from London to Barcelona, it was like a $20 flight.
Yeah. And you can hop on trains to go.
Hop on trains too, yeah.
I remember Danielle from the Netherlands. She was here with we party. So like, I hit her up. I wasn't sure exactly how far they were away from it. Because I was like, if I was to go there, it'd be fun to have them meet up or whatever.
Oh,
they're like a 9-hour drive.
Oh,
so it's pretty far.
Yeah,
but they could take a small flight or something like that.
Sure. Yeah, and because it's all so close out there, it's so cheap.
Fun. And then Malmo, Sweden is right across the water right there. Malmo looks like such an awesome place to skate.
Sweden,
that's what
Amsterdam. Yeah, those are all good shit.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go.
Let's go. Fuck Cream.
All right, so we're going to get out of here. We're going to go hit up Cream City. And hopefully you guys are watching Cream City footage as you listen to this, if you're on YouTube or Facebook.
And congrats to the winner.
And congrats
contest today.
To the winners.
We have to leave early.
Yeah, we're gonna
we won't be able to see the bowl contest.
That's okay.
Which you're going to probably cry about on the way home.
I probably will. I mean, we're going to catch the street part, but I've got a wedding to get to. Real life is constantly in the way.
Yep.
But let's just go faster, grind longer, and catch you guys next week.
And don't give a fuck.
Old Dude Skate Co.